7 near simultaneous strikes in multiple locations across southern Lebanon. Israel said it targeted Hezbollah's weapons depots and infrastructure. A message, but not the response promised by Israel for the rocket attack that killed civilians in the Israeli-controlled Syrian-occupied Golan Heights late on Saturday. Hezbollah denied carrying out the strike, but Israel is unconvinced, saying the mass casualty incident was the most significant event since October 7.
Gaza's Hamas-run health ministry says 30 people have been killed and more than 100 injured in an Israeli strike on a school where displaced people were sheltering. Israel's military says Hamas militants were using the compound in the central town of Deir al-Balah to launch attacks against troops and added that it had warned civilians in advance. Most of Gaza's estimated 2.4 million people have been displaced at least once in the past 9 months of war.
Well, most significantly, we've heard from the Deputy Prime Minister himself, the leader of the right-wing anti-immigrant party, the League Party, Matteo Salvini. He took to social media on Saturday saying that opening the Olympics, insulting millions of Christians in the world is really a bad start. Dear French people, it's squalid. Now, he posted this message together with 2 photos, one showing the apparent drag queen-led parody of the Last Supper, which was seen in one of the scenes during that Olympic opening ceremony. And he contrasted that with the actual image of the painting of the Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci.
Three warships from Russia's Baltic fleet have docked in the capital Havana, the second such visit to Cuba in less than 2 months. Cuba's Ministry of the Armed Forces reported the arrival of the ships as a historical practice, but gave no details about their purpose there. This visit comes after 3 different ships, including a nuclear-powered submarine, docked in Havana in mid-June to take part in military drills. They're expected to remain in dock in Havana until August the 30th.
Turkey's parliament has approved a motion to deploy its armed forces to Somalia, including to the country's territorial waters. The 2-year operation aims to support Mogadishu's counter-terrorism operations and comes months after the 2 countries signed a defense and economic cooperation deal. Al-Qaeda-linked Al-Shabaab has been waging an insurgency against the Somali government since 2006 in a bid to establish a fundamentalist Islamic state.
This morning, an astonishing, chaotic wildfire raging out of control, scorching more than 300,000 acres across Northern California. The Park Fire, burning in California's Butte and Tehama counties, has quickly become the state's largest fire so far this year. This as firefighters struggle to gain an upper hand, with 0% contained. At least 134 structures destroyed and more than 4,000 people evacuated. Firefighters across the state descending on the city of Chico at a newly created base camp, working up to 36-hour shifts to contain flames in the north that have turned the sky into a fiery red for miles.
At least 7,000 inmates are to be granted conditional release from the Makala Central Prison in the Democratic Republic of Congo in a bid to ease overcrowding at the facility. Located in Kinshasa, it's the country's largest jail. Makala was built for 1,500 inmates in 1957, but now holds more than 15,000 people, including children and women. Conditions are notoriously bad, with inmates crammed into cells, eating poorly, and some suffering from water and respiratory diseases.